Hello. Hey people. Hi guys, welcome to a different kind of stream where I'm not going to be playing at all. I'm just going to show you how I make a fart, because I get this question quite often. How do I go about actually making a chart? So I decided I'm just going to do a song from scratch. So that's going to be, I'm going to be cutting the song, cutting the video, making the graphics, and just showing you how I do things. Because I know a lot of you also use Arrow Vortex, where I can't get on with that program very well. So if any of you are out there looking to use the STEPMANIA editor, hopefully this will help. So, hey Fipu, hey Ruka. Look at all the crumpets you've got, what the hell? I don't know how you've got so many crumpets. That's amazing. So the song I wanted to do in the first place was a song from the Dear Evan Hansen soundtrack called Good For You, but it didn't work. The BPM I thought was quite solid, but it's not. So I've gone with a different song, but I think you're going to enjoy it anyway. So, first thing to do when I make a chart is I have to cut the song. So, I've picked Kylie Minogue's Wow as my choice here. So I'm going to drag this into Audacity. And I've got a program called Mixmeister BPM Analyzer. So we're just going to drag this in here. 125.02. So I'm pretty confident that this BPM is solid. Audacity. Audacity is fine. Audacity is fine. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to cut off all this emptiness at the start. Just get rid of that. And just going to hit play. Hopefully this isn't going to be too loud for you guys, and hopefully I don't get VOD muted, but it would help if it come out my speakers that I chose. So let's choose my headset. You can hear stuff, right? Yeah. Too loud. I can turn that down. Let's turn my PC audio down a touch. Okay, so as I'm so confident in this song's BPM, all I'm going to do is skip to where I want to make the cut. And I'm quite familiar with this song, so typically when I make a chart, I want to do verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. That's generally what I try and work with. Because I think if you go verse, chorus, it's, there's a lot of repetition in there. So I'm going to try and find where this bridge is. Yeah, around here. So I'm looking for, this area here looks good to cut, because it's quite a solid waveform right here. So I'm going to listen once more time. Okay, so I'm going to zoom right in, click here, and we're going to go select region, cursor to track end. No wait, I missed, I think I missed. No I didn't, that's fine. So I'm going to hit the copy button, and we're going to find that exact moment in the first chorus. Could be right there. More likely there it is, it's the second one. So around here, okay. So I'm going to zoom right in again. I've already got my copy ready, and all I'm going to try and do is get this waveform looking as similar as possible. So I'm going to paste. Yeah, if you see, I'm going to undo and redo. You see this here, this big waveform right here? It barely moves. There's no movement in there whatsoever. Just going to zoom right in one more time. Undo, paste. Yeah, the peaks are like in the exact same position, so I'm confident when I play this back, this is going to be quite a seamless cut. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so there's the bridge coming in there. Just hoping the bridge doesn't outstay its welcome. Because obviously it's going to be a bit more of a chill section of the chart already. Yeah, I think that's good. really know what I can do chart-wise here, but I think we can make that work. It's a little bit on the long side, this cut, for the song, so it might get a little bit repetitive. I'm going to go region, cursor to the track end, I'm going to just delete that. Okay, so there's our song cut pretty much done. I'm going to just... Is there anything I can do to this last chorus? Here the chorus does repeat, so I can afford to cut out one of the whole choruses if I want to. I'm going to go for this snare hit, just here. You got it. Region, cursor to track end. So this is the snare hit. I want to paste my new snare hit over. So again, the waveform really barely changes. If anything, it's a little bit late. So if I just click like here, paste, undo, redo. I can afford to move it just a slight further bit back again. And we'll paste here. Undo. Look at that. Doesn't move. Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. Is this snare hit? My bad. You got it. You got it. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Almost there though. Almost there with this. Undo. Redo. That's it. That's it. Yeah. And that shaves off like a good, this whole section here, which lasted, I don't even know how long. About, I don't know, like 30 seconds or so, 20 seconds, which, you know, DDR charts are meant to be slightly short, so that's fine. So I'm going to grab an SM file from something else. Anything will do, this one. I'm going to grab this SSC file. Work in progress. Copy paste the title. Of course, remember how we name stuff for Xenius, so I need to call it wow. Do I need to put that in the title? Because this is an Affirmix song, so I probably don't need to do this. No, I can just call it wow. I can just call it wow. So I put those both in there. Now I'm going to go in here. I'm just going to grab all of this data here, copy it, select all, paste. And now I'm just going to fill in these blanks. So we've got wow up here in the title. Artist is not MC Hammer. Kylie Minogue. Credit, yeah. I'm going to leave that blank, don't need it. Banner's going to be called, oops. Banner is wow.png. Background is wow background.png. Jacket is wow jacket. Just filling in the blanks here. Don't need display BPM. I think it said it was 125. Yeah, 125. And that is going to be nice and solid, so that's easy to work with. We're not going to bother with the offset just yet. I'll do that within the editor. So there is our SSC file. Nice and created. I haven't tried 5.3 yet, I don't think. I don't know what SM version I'm running, to be fair. Okay. So that's our song cut done, and our SSC file prepared. So now we're going to get to the video, which works in the almost the exact same way. I reuse Vegas Pro 14. I'm going to just drag this in here. I always say yes to this. In the past, I used to like to leave like 4 measures or so before the video starts, like because that's what DDR used to do in like the extreme days. You'd have a little preview and then the video would start. But now I just try and start the video as soon as possible. So just gonna split here, delete. Is that are you talking about Outfox? Don't need this to be so loud. So once again, I'm going to find the area where I cut the first time. The video cut doesn't need to be quite as precise as the audio cut, but again, we're going to go here for that little snare hit. Just going to right click and split. And we're going to find that section in the first chorus. Rush. There it is. You got it. Split there. Delete that. And I should be able to drag that there, and it should. Yeah, I think that's right. And then again, I'm going to wait for the section to come up. There. Nah, ow. Clap. Like there-ish, around there. Yeah. Okay, so total video cut is about 2 minutes 5, and my audio cut is 2 minutes 5. So that is gonna. Usually, what I would do is I'll drag my OGG file into here as well, just to double check it. In fact, I can do that just to show you. So I'll just throw this in here as well. As you can see, it lines up almost perfectly. So I'll have to play the video slightly sooner, perhaps. But that's going to be absolutely fine, so delete that track. Render as. Put this in the right folder. Work in progress. Wow, just going to call it wow.mp4. I have a custom thing set up here, if you can see, which is 120. The audio doesn't matter because I'm going to mute it anyway, but the video I like being 60 frames per second, 1920 by 1080. Even if the video isn't that format already, I upscale it a little bit, which probably isn't great, but we're going to render that bad boy. Okay, let's have a look at the chat in the meantime. Furry edition. Yeah, I will check out Outfox. I will. I'm sure they'll do all that kind of stuff. Also, yes, I know I can press S to split as I'm watching it, but I think it's more accurate if I pause where I think I want to cut and then just zoom in and do a little here and there. Why not cut the audio with the video? I don't know. I prefer to do the audio cut without the video. I feel like you can get a more accurate cut with programs like Audacity than with these video editing programs. But if it works for you to cut with the video, then absolutely go for it. Yeah, I don't know, Twinkles. It's just what I've done, and most of my videos seem to look alright. If it I match the project output to the media that I've dropped in, so it should be fine. Yeah, I'm sure this upsets you, Fipu, as you're a professional video editor, but that's what it is. So now I'm going to quickly open up my conversion software, which I think is just called Convert, yes. I use the Movavi Video Suite. So as that's rendering, what we're going to now do is grab some images. So I use GIMP Studio for my images. The jackets, I generally do about 400 by 400. Background will be 852 by 480. Or I can make that 1080p as well, but it's going to be up for like half a second, so it's going to be fine. And the banner will be 418 by 164. So first of all, we're going to grab the jacket. There it is, easy as pie. That's a little bit too small though, so we're going to... There's actually multiple jackets to choose from. I kind of like the black and pink one though, so... There used to be a nifty feature on this where you could like see this exact image in different sizes, but Google took that away, which is really nice of them. So let's just go size large and hope it pops up. Yeah, that'll do. Copy it in. Put it there. Get the scaling tool. Make sure it's locked. There you go. That's perfectly fine for a jacket. So we're going to export that in. Recently used. Work in progress. Wow. So we've got the jacket ready. I don't really know what this compression thing does. I don't know if it's better to be high or low for better quality. Let's just leave it at 9. Okay, so what I do now is I open up the MP4 for the song in VLC, and now I've got to try and find a suitable position for the background and the banner. This is a bit that's tricky. I spend more time on the graphics than I do the chart, I think. So I'm just going to skim through it and see if there's any moments that jump out. It's quite a crusty old video, so it's not going to look too amazing. Is my video done? So go back to conversion software. Put the MP4 in here. Remove the audio. Send it to the right location would be helpful. Songs in progress. Wow. So 1280 by 720, and we're going to make it, I like to make it 30 megabytes. I think that's a pretty decent file size. And it's an AVI file, which Xenius likes. Zero is lossless. Okay, yeah, so I'm trying to find a nice section for the banner. So I could do something with this silhouette here. Like my graphics editing isn't my strongest point, so these aren't going to look incredible by all means, but we'll see. So we'll take a snapshot of that. It's quite a... The video moves a lot as well. So now we've got our AVI file. We've been working on Power Paradise. Wow. I haven't played that in like a decade. Yeah, this video's it's quite tough to find a suitable area for a background and banner. It's moving too much. Wow, okay. Might be something here. the slower section. Okay, one sec. Gonna switch to this. Bear with me. Okay, I'm back. Hi. No, this isn't even this isn't the rendered video. This is the actual quality of the downloaded video. That's not my render that I'm watching. This is just the quality of the video as it is on YouTube at highest quality. I think this is 2008, I think. So we're just going to very quickly see how this works in here. So you could just do something like that. It looks a bit, these graphics are going to look pretty ass, not going to lie. This isn't going to be my best work, and I'm not really a graphics professional anyway. Might look better with some text on it. We'll leave that there for now. See if there's anything else that pops out, but I am struggling a bit here. In fact, maybe just this for the background. Like this is pretty crap, but I don't want to spend too long on these graphics. I could just throw VR in there. There we go. Just put wow on the top. Wow. There we go. I've done it. It's alright, Fifi. You're the graphic expert. You're allowed to judge. You're allowed to judge. But yeah, legit. This on YouTube. It says this is 720p, and it's not exactly high quality. That's why I was looking for a video that was more recent. That's why Good For You has some like nice animations and stuff. I was going to use one of those, but this will do. Hey Keek, how you doing? Okay, so this song has like this wow graphic here, has quite a specific typeface. I'm not going to be able to match that. I could try and cut that out and make it look pretty, but I'm not going to. I can have a quick check and see if anyone's actually done got the like logo cut out, but I highly doubt it. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Yeah. No. Wow, Kylie Minogue font. No. What is German bold italic? Is that a song? What? German bold italic is a song by featuring what the hell? 1990. Okay, this is off topic. So, wow. I don't, in my head by this point, I usually have an idea of what kind of font I want. I've got nothing for this except the color pink. So, let's just have a look at like some script. Wow. And I'll just kind of scroll through until something takes my fancy. I'll download like 5 at a time and just play around. Yeah, that wow is hand drawn, so there's no way I'm gonna match that. Let's grab this. I like this one kind of. Brushed effect. If I just search the word brush. Like that. That's quite good. I like this wee brush. That could be good. I could work with that maybe. Doesn't help that it's such a small song title as well that I'm gonna have to really make this look good. Try to. I like the italic ones a lot. I like the italics. I'm sure you could extract it in minutes, Fifu. You are the expert, Mark. So I'll quickly install a bunch of these and see how it looks and what I can do with them. TTF. Whoa, what is that? No. Oh, you love it when the text takes this long to install. That's a high quality font right there. WeBrush. Yeah, whatever. Who buys WinRAR? Imagine my beast of a £3,000 computer struggling to install a font. This looks ass now. This looked better on the page. Okay. So we've got a bunch of these installed. Gonna refresh GIMP. Refresh. And let's just type the word wow. Wow. Make it like a hot pink. We'll add some borders and some shaders and stuff. Just can't. I forget the names of all the fonts I installed. Which one did I like the most? Was it WeBrush? I sent you a graphic to use on Discord. Check it out. I'm scared to open Discord. I mean, that's kind of cool. Make it big. If we added like, I'll do a layer of transparency, and I'll hit grow it by like 3. Yeah. 5 total. I'll make a new layer, and I'll fill that with the background color. That looks alright. I think it's better with the white. Okay, hold on whilst I grab whatever Fipu sent me. Thanks, Fipu. Fipu sent me this, which is just beautiful. It's just stunning. Wow. So, now I'll just check. Now it's got a border to it. I'll see if any other colors look nice. Nah, I think it's better hot pink. So I'm going to go to my layer, my background layer of the whiteness. I'm going to add a little drop shadow. I usually just do black. Ooh. Drop shadow. Do not allow resizing. Do not resize my image. Okay, so that'll do for the banner. What I'm going to need now is her artist logo. So I'm going to see if I can find, if Kylie Minogue actually has her own logo. I'll use that. Oh, she's just Kylie now. She's just Kylie. Her logo is ass. I like this one. What's going on in chat? I've used Affinity Designer. I haven't used Affinity Designer. Yeah, GIMP's okay. GIMP does the job for me, to be fair. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, let's go with this. I hate this new Google thing why you can't just view images and stuff. There we go. Let's get that in. New layer. Make sure we can see it. Scale it down a bit. Oh, scale it down a bit. Thing is, I wanted to say Kylie Minogue because she was Kylie Minogue when this song came out. So this isn't great. Why have they got? It's like a. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Wow, Kylie. Oh, it looks trash. It looks trash. I didn't even know she did eyewear and perfume and all this other shit. She's got her fingers in a lot of pies. Okay, scratch that. Get rid of the word Kylie, and maybe we'll just have to use our own font. Obviously not this same font. I try and not use the same font for the song title and the artist because I think that's gross. I'm sure you did spend more time on the chart than the song. I mean the graphics. I think that's a fairly nice font, I guess. Not fantastic, but Space Boy, Space Age. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go with this. Or else I'm never going to get to the actual chart. Yeah, this is all stuff I do before I even open STEPMANIA. So we're going to make it maybe like a light blue. Would that be nice? Or would that be just... that looks alright. Again, I'm going to do a little border around it. So I'm going to go to Layer, Transparency, Alpha Selection. Grow, not by much. Let's just say do like 4. The silhouette has now got text over it, which I didn't really want, but it's not exactly the end of the world. And we'll give it a nice hot pink drop shadow. How about that? Stunning. Wow, banner, you're done. In fact, that's the wrong name for the banner. I need to go back and fix that. It's just wow.png. Okay, where's my wow? Where's my wow? There's my wow. This needs to go. So I can make it a little bit bigger here for the background that everyone's going to see for like half a second if they have the video, which I think most people will. Again, transparency, alpha selection, going to grow it by 8. New layer with transparency, fill with the background color. There it is. And a cheeky little black drop shadow. I do like my drop shadows, even if you can barely see them. And sometimes if the video isn't very high quality, I do like to use a filter of distortion. I'll use the, where is it? Is it under light and shadow instead? Video degradation. Yeah, I'll use one of these like that. Like I'll just make it stripy or something. I think it just makes it look a bit more crisp than the blurry original. So I'll just do like a wide stripe one. I don't know. I think that looks better in my opinion. So we're going to export that. Wow, background.png. Hey Noah, how you doing? Before I'm about ready to head into STEPMANIA, so yeah, I'm not saying that these are legal copies of software that I'm using, but I'm not saying it's not. Yeah, Premiere's I haven't really played with Premiere before, but it's good. Okay. So now, if in my WoW folder, delete this because that's just Sony Vegas stuff. Backgrounds there, jackets there, banners there, audio, video, and in here everything is synced up. So closed. Sometimes I keep Audacity open if I'm not confident on the cut being precise, but I feel like this is quite a solid cut with no BPM trickery. I'm just going to close that. I'm going to close you, and I'm going to close Vegas. Do not need to save it. Bye bye. Alright, let's get STEPMANIA going. I actually had pirated Photoshop myself many years back, but I don't know, I got overwhelmed with it. I think using, again, like STEPMANIA and Arrow Vortex, I think being used to something for so long, I was just instantly like, oh my god, I can't do the same thing straight away. This is terrible. Blah, I'm going back. I hate change. But hey, Nowhere. Hey, y'all. Hope you're all doing alright on this Sunday evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. It's almost evening for me. So Fipu, as the expert video editor, graphic editor, how would you rate what I've done today so far on a scale of 1 to 15? It's my own scale. Don't argue. I think if you have to use these kind of programs in school, then they should be licensed by the school for your use for free or something. It feels like getting your students to pay all that money is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna head into the editing mode. How is the volume in STEPMANIA? Because STEPMANIA is bloody loud for me right now. Turn it down a bit. Edit song steps. Find my work in progress folder. There's my glorious artwork. Okay, so I'm going to create a new expert chart to start with. Just hit the P button. I want to test my offset, so I'm going to just hit play. I'm just going to see how it lines up, like the video as well. So I can see by the flashes of the arrows that this actually seems to be synced up quite well. I won't know until she starts singing if the video is synced up yet or not. This is a crusty video. Okay, so I think the video is so hard because there's so much movement. I think the video needs to start slightly later. I think the video needs to be slightly later. I think. So I'm just gonna snap to 8th notes, hit the B button, and place the video here. Or maybe the video needs to be sooner. Because that first hit of the wow, there is no scene transition. I don't know actually. I think this is alright. If anything, I think it's going to be like a 16th or so. So maybe we'll just put it here. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to place random fourth notes in different areas of the song. So I think you're using page down and tab to speed through. And I'm just going to test if these are synced up or not. So I'm going to hit play. Okay, what's going on there? Oh, I accidentally changed the note to fake. Lovely. So all these notes here can't be hit. So let's change that. Yeah, I don't know why it was on fake. That was weird. So M and N cycle through different note types. If you see over here on the right, so I've got mines, lifts, fakes, and tap notes. Tap notes are the normal notes. So I really don't know why there were fakes on there, but let's just keep going. Pretty good there, pretty good. Yep, seems good. That fast was totally on me. Good choice. Good choice for my last load of notes. Wow. The offset seems freaking perfect. So we're just gonna delete those notes. I'm gonna hit the save button. Let's see what's going on in chat right now real quick. Is there any beat or note tick in STEPMANIA? Yes. I'll play some notes now. So when you're playing, you can hit F7 and it will do an assist tick on the notes itself. And I think if you do Shift and F7, you get a metronome. Yeah. So I'm going to turn both of those off right now. So yeah, there is a assist tick in STEPMANIA, just F7 key. Okay. Yeah, the video is a bit rough. And yeah, this is an amazing song, Nowhere. I've been wanting to chart this for a long time and I forgot all about it. Fuck unis for not helping you out with stuff like that. So, we never start a song on the first beat of the song. So, just gonna hit play and see when a suitable part to start the song is gonna be. It's gonna be on beat number 4. Bar number 4, I should say. So, I'm just going to highlight the area, and I'm going to snap to 16th notes, and just have a quick listen. Do 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 do. Something like that. That's the kind of pattern that comes to me straight ahead. There's a nice little like orchestra hit in here somewhere. I think it's like on here. There. Yeah, you hear that little bam. Okay. It doesn't repeat. That little note does not repeat. So yeah, I'm just highlighting the area and I'm just hitting Control and R to record my steps and then I fix them up later. So Okay, so how does this look for an intro? I don't think it's on the same note, Fipu. I think you can yeah, it's on the 8th note the second time around. It's on the 16th the first. Yeah, if you've never used the record function, it's pretty good. Okay, so now that I've added some more notes, I can see the offset isn't quite there. So I'm gonna just change that. It doesn't need to be changed by much. I think it's on positive, it's on plus 0.003 right now. So I'm gonna go to the timing options. I'm just gonna zero it off completely and see if that makes a difference. Feels a little bit better. Feels a little bit better. Oh, you mean it's like... like bum bum. I think I'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so now on to the read my lips section. So again, I'm just going to highlight the area. Don't think I'm going to need 16th notes for this. I'm going to snap to 8ths. That's where I'm going to need 16ths. Okay. Something like that. So I purposely don't follow every single beat because I chart things DDR style. So I obviously can make this harder, and if I want to make a challenge chart afterwards, I've left the room to do that. But I think I'm gonna aim for I think this is gonna be like an 11 difficulty tops. So I don't want to put something in there that's gonna make the difficulty jump up and down. See, this doesn't need to, that's a bit boring. Let's do that. Okay. Sorry to give you inspiration. Keek. Doing stuff that you have to do is responsible, but also boring. So the next part of this is, you know, pretty much a repeat of what we just had, but I don't want to repeat what I did. And this area is probably just going to be a freeze arrow. So I'll put that in there right now. See. I think the rhythms are fine there, but the patterns aren't great, so I'm just going to delete that. Something like that, I think. Okay. I got a bit excited then, but this section here I think was a pretty good first take. I don't want to repeat that pattern. I have seen your to-do folder and I'm excited for your to-do folder to become a to done folder because I want to play them. Oh. Pattern like that might be nice. Okay, so I've put my first crossover in the chart here. For no real reason. Like, crossovers don't have to have any reason to be there. Just kind of fun. I think I have a bug version of 5.3. The edit mode on XX doesn't make the arrows small. Yeah, I kind of like the small editing arrows, so I'm kind of used to that at this point. Okay, yeah, this section here, if you actually listen to the vocals, they land on 16ths. Like this. But I don't think that suits the difficulty of the chart that I'm going to, so I don't think I'm going to follow that. Instead I'm going to follow the very boring. You hear the bells in the background, like dung, the piano even. Dong, 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 dong. That's a good moment for a spin, if you ask me. So we're just going to put a cheeky spin in there. Yep, you know it. It's a spin section. Okay, so now we're at the chorus. Yeah, I do like putting some choreography elements in my charts, as a lot of you will know. So we can use some 16ths here. Right, this bit here, I like. It's such a rush, and then if you listen carefully, you can hear a whisper rush in the background. I wanna, what's the word? Exaggerate? No, it's not exaggerate. I wanna just make that rush noticed with a jump. I'm gonna put another little crossover. Just like that. You got it. Okay, so that bit uses folk notes. And I think we'll do just a little walk over the pads like this, like. So we'll do the opposite pattern and make them walk the other way back. One thing to note when you're making charts is which way you're making the player face, which is hard to explain. Like, you want people's you want them to anchor themselves round in circles. So if your left foot is constantly on the left and up arrow is doing stuff, then you know your body is going to be facing diagonally up to the right. So you need those moments where your right foot is playing on the up arrows, so your body turns. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very boring. You'll be very static in place. So as I'm actually charting under the table, I'm stepping on an imaginary pad just to see which way my body will be facing, what crossovers I'll be doing. So if you see my body like bobbing with the song, that'll be why, because underneath this desk I'm pretending I'm playing. I do play Project Diva. I do. I love Project Diva. Okay, so this bit here is going into the bridge, so I'm gonna have a freeze arrow here. Love some syncopation. Do you have a Switch Geek? You play it on the Nintendo? On the Nintendo. Wow, I'm old. So this section here, I don't really want to follow that guitar because that's going to be quite a difficult rhythm for the difficulty of this song, so I think I just want to put a freeze arrow in there, like that. And there with the bass drum we can play around now. Brain Revolution Girl, wow. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the faster ones, right? Also, I must say, the faster the song and the more intricate the rhythms, the longer this is going to take. So with the pop music that I chart, usually the rhythms aren't too complex, so I can kind of bash these out fairly quickly. But some of the more difficult songs I've charted, like that "We're All Gonna Die" song from Ben Spears' Spimix Respect, that took me hours and hours to chart because the rhythms are so peculiar. Oh yeah, get the Switch version, it's fun. Oh, I hear a little bass drum kicky thing here. So yeah, here I've got a little bum. Hold on. In fact, she changes her O's here, so there you go. So we've got repeated 4 of the same note, the same piano note repeated. So I'm going to actually repeat this jump just 4 times. Bring us back to the chorus. There we go, now we're back to the chorus. I'm quite happy with that bridge. It's chilled out, it's good, it's fun. Let's see what's going on in the chat for a sec. Yeah, charting the drums, like heavy drum stuff, is really, really fun. It's really satisfying. I think the charts that follow like drums and bass lines are really, really nice. But I think it's important. A lot of charters, when they make songs, they'll just follow like the vocal melody, and that's something I used to do a lot at the start as well. But if you see, this kind of chart we've got going on here kind of follows a bit of everything. It follows the synths, follows the drums, vocals. You've got to mix it up for it to be a fun file, in my opinion. Oh, have you actually got a proper controller for Project Diva? Because that would be sweet. Okay, so now we're back to the chorus. What I could do is I could copy paste my old chorus rhythms, wherever that is. Here it is. Which would be quite fine for this chart, but I am going to do some different rhythms here, I think. Not anything too crazy, just as this is the end of the song, I want the difficulty to ramp up just slightly, so... Something like that rhythm-wise, I feel, works. Just a few more little mini runs in there. Wow, 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 wow. What's going on here? I think Noah's asking for some help. I'm trying to figure out a weird piece that has slowdowns in the rhythm right now, and getting the BPM straight in the chart has totally got me stumped. Is there anything you can offer for making BPM changes in weird sections like that? Are these situations where you need to do any tempo stuff before placing a note anywhere? Is your song stable? Is it just this one section that's giving you grief, or is the song stable itself? Because there are a few little tricks to get it on sync. I'll just quickly show you what I did to Gorehound. Like, BPMs can be absolutely wild. Like, when I resynced Gorehound, look on the left, look at all those BPM changes. And I had to manually go through these one by one to make sure they sync up on the next section. So this is an example of a live BPM song, and one I would never recommend you choose to chart. But if you do want to chart it, this is the kind of shit you'll have to go through. Constantly changing BPMs, like every beat almost. So yeah, that's a chart I kind of sync to the best of my ability for Danny. Would not recommend, but her chart is fun, so I thought I'd put the effort in. Anyway, back to WoW. It's a few sections that could pause a bit. Like a 1-bar slowdown or something, like the drummer like drags a little bit and doesn't quite get back on beat on time. I'm curious. Maybe if you can send me a file, I'll load it into STEPMANIA and I'll have a look at it myself after I finish this chart. Okay, yes. Keek, over here in the STEPMANIA editor, when you have song timing, any BPM changes or gimmicks you put here will affect the entire song. But if you push the T button, you can switch it to step timing, and now anything I put in this chart will stay on this chart only. So you do have to be mindful about that. I have done it before where like I've synced the song but it's been on step timing mode, so I've had to go back and put those changes onto the actual song itself. Anyway. I like these wow 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 wows where you go from right to left and left to right both times. So here you go from right up down left, left down up right, and I think I did it the same thing up here. Yeah, but the other way around. So I think that's a pretty cool little, I don't know, it's not a gimmick, it's just a touch of polish, I guess you might call it. But I don't like it when you do these like staircase runs, like here you've got right, up, down, left, down, up, right. That's a really basic pattern. So what I'm going to do is just switch these arrows up here. Like that, I think. And that also spins the player around a bit, so they're not facing one direction the whole time. I think that's how it's going to end, because it ends really strangely. If you hear, there's actually a bum bum ba bum. But we're not doing the bum bum ba bum. So that's the chart, the heavy chart at least. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to find the chorus. Here it is. So now I'm on here. I'm looking over to the top right. See the current second. I'm at 46.08. So I'm now going to adjust the song preview with the I don't know what key that is. It's like the it's the brackets that are square. Looks like a staple. I'm just going to hold that down until it gets to 46. That's near enough. I'm going to press the L key to test it. So I'm going to... Yeah, it sounds fine. Nice. And finally, we've got to give it a step rating. So, yeah, judging by... Always ignore the predicted meter in anything. Arrow Vortex, STEPMANIA. Don't even look at that, because it has no way of telling if your song is entirely spins or technical stuff, so just ignore that. I think this is a DDR 11, perhaps, maybe a 10. And now we're just going to test it in game. So I'm just going to zoom on in here. Of course it would start me there. I'm going to go to my folder. Oh, I did forget to do something. So in the step information area, this is where you will leave your step author name. So we'll just whack that in there and save. Work in progress. There you go, saving the bottom left now, my name is there. Through Vader looks pretty balanced, it's not bad. Just going to play it to the best of my ability and see what I score. I think it's a classic style 7, I'd say, so this might be more of a 10. Yeah, the offset still needs to come back a little bit. I'm also looking for any patterns that have you start on a foot that's ambiguous, because that's how you get tripped up with double steps and stuff. There's only one ambiguous step I've seen so far. looking at the video, seeing if it syncs up alright. It's hard to tell though. Oh, the video seems a little bit off to me, and there is a single ambiguous step that I want to change. Yeah, as you can see, I've got 2 fast and 10 slow, so the offset just needs to be changed ever so slightly. So I'm going to just adjust that. Did any of you spot the ambiguous step? So I want to be like minus 0.005. That's probably enough to bring it back on sync. Oh, the little orchestra like bum bum bum. Okay, so yeah, playing it through. There's 2 things I want to change. This here, because that wow that she says she doesn't hold it that long. So I don't like this section. There you go. That works. Okay, so this ambiguous step that I'm talking about is a down arrow. And I forgot where it was. It's there. It's there. It didn't... It seemed a bit ambiguous when I played through it, but looking at it, it's not actually that bad. That fixes it. That fixes it. So yeah, what I would do after this is I would hold control and tap up, and now I'm just going to look at all the freeze arrows and make sure their tails line up with the beats. So yeah, we're fine. Fine there. Fine. This is like unnecessary for the actual like chart enjoyment, but it's just an extra bit of polish to put on your charts, making sure the freezes end at the same place and all that good stuff. I think we're good. I think we're good. Also, yeah, I'm going to rate this a 10. It's not quite an 11. Yeah, these look fine. Yeah, these freeze arrows, I'm confident, are all nicely aligned. What are we saying here? It wasn't that ambiguous, to be honest. It was just, it felt a little bit off, like don't know, it felt a bit awkward. Okay, so that's the expert chart done. We're now going to move on to the doubles chart. So I'm only going to do the one doubles chart, so I always put them in the challenge slot. So again, just like last time, I'm going to highlight a section, hit record, and just see what happens. Just got to find my arrows first. I don't think I've mapped my arrows. So let me just map these real quickly. So I use AWSD. So left will be F, right will be H, T is up, down is G. Okay, messy, bit messy. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. No. Just gonna play around a little bit here. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that whole section, don't like it. Nope. Don't like that either. Doubles is obviously significantly more difficult to chart to 4, I believe. No. No. There we go. There we go. So doubles charts, you've got to be really careful about the transitions. So that's why I've set the keys up like I do, so I can use my index fingers as if they are legs. So if they do get tangled up, then I know a player will get tangled up as well. I'm also not going to follow the exact same rhythms as I did in my singles chart, because I hate it when doubles charts are just the singles chart spread out across 2 pads. I like it when they're unique. So that. I don't like this crossover though. Oh, hand. That's a little tricky pattern there, but I think it's fine. So you'd cross over, you'd start with your right foot there, left foot, right, and then you'd gallop with the right foot onto the left and run across the pads. That's what I want to do for the wow 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 wows, but obviously with the right quantization. So like that, I think that's quite fun. And then head back the same direction. So the idea here is they'll jump, 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 jump. So left foot there, and they'll cross their right foot over to the pad right one, to the play one right pad, if that makes sense. The left foot, cross the right foot over, and now they're back left foot. Stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't like that very much. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this doesn't really work here. Let's just get rid of all of that. Hey, crazy man. Yes, doing some doubles charting for this song. So we can kind of just reuse this pattern here for the orchestral hits, I should say. If we mirror it all and see what happens. Oh yeah, obviously no, that doesn't work because they're all the way over there now. Yeah. Let's just get rid of that. That's where I want the jumps. There we go, now we're back to the chorus. Do I play doubles at home? No, I don't. I will be playing doubles when I have a thing arrive that my friend in America made for me. Because I do have 2 pads, but one of them isn't a USB pad. So doubles will happen in the near future when that arrives. Let me just see this section. Okay, now let's see how I charted my first chorus. Maybe I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Because the rhythms I thought were quite fine, so I probably can just losing my hands. This here is ambiguous. There we go. And put a freeze arrow here. Hey, Dower Gent, Dancing Maractus. Quite a few people here to see me chart songs, that's cool. No, I've got 2 Cobalt Fluxes at home, but one of them is a PS2 out only, and I bought some adapters for it, but they're garbage, so my friend in America has made me a control box, which is on its way, so I will be able to play on my 2 Cobalt Fluxes very soon. I used to know the doubles patterns moving between pads, but that was during the soft pad era. I'm sure you'll pick them up in no time. You've got, have you got 1 or 2 pads now, Keek? Or you will have when you move, right? Why am I not using Arrow Vortex? Because I've been charting for like 15 years within STEPMania's editor, and I'm just very set in my ways at this point. I've picked up Arrow Vortex for a few things, but I'm just still way too used to STEPMania's editor to relearn things at this point. Yeah, exactly that. All my muscle memory and everything will just fall apart when I pick up Arrow Vortex. So this chart is pretty much almost there. I want to fix up in the first chorus those couple of bits I just fixed up for the second. And here, if I put a freeze arrow there, then it's more obvious that you're supposed to cross over there. And I think that's the fixes I wanted to make. There we go, almost there with this chart. Where's that up arrow come from? Do I like that up arrow? Then I think it's these bum, bum, bum. Yeah, like that, I think. Bum, 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 bum. There you go, so I ignore the little drum bum bum ba bum right at the end, but I think just walking along the pads like that is a fairly decent ending. It's a chill chart. So cross over to the left foot there. I think that's pretty solid. I'd say that's slightly harder than the singles chart, so I think I'll rate that 11. If I hit the button. Fill that in. And I'm going to play it as well and see how that plays. Alright, playtest. I'll have my Cobalt Flux back. Yeah, just I can't wait to watch you play. It's going to be so exciting. So I'm looking for any awkward transitions I might have missed when charting. I think I've fixed the slight offset issue. Oh, there's a tail there I need to fix. missed the keyboard entirely. Lost my place. Hey, I didn't notice really any ambiguity. There are a couple of freeze arrows I need to fix up. Yeah, I just chart easy, casual DDR style stuff. Like if you've seen my my other pack here, it's just all casual pop music, charted in a nice, easy DDR style. I'd love to see In the Groove Tech doubles charts though. That'd be exciting. Okay, so I'll just quickly fix that up. I think there was one or two freeze arrows that didn't quite. There we go. There's one. See that tail doesn't quite reach? That bugs me. So I'm just gonna fix that one up. I think the rest of it was okay. Yeah, is there anyone that actually makes In the Groove doubles tech stuff? In the Groove doubles stamina isn't really a thing that exists, right? Because of the extra movement required. I'd love to see it. Okay, yeah, this chart looks fine. Oh, yeah. Hey, crazy. Yeah, that's me. I've been discovered. Whoa, thank you for the follow. All you had to do was find out who I was, and the follow was mine. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's really sweet. Yeah, I'd really like to see In the Groove doubles stuff. Okay, so now we've got our higher level charts complete. Higher level, a DDR style, new 10. Now we're going to create the easier charts, which isn't going to be the most exciting thing to watch, but got to be done. So, as I'm quite familiar with the song, I'm just going to highlight the entire thing. Snap to, I'm still going to snap to 16th because I might use them, and we're just going to hit Control R and see what happens. I can't do that because the expert chart doesn't follow that, so that's the freeze arrow. Just the way that you dance. I can still put the spin here, I think. I just won't put freeze arrows. I'm debating whether I need to use the 12th notes in the difficult chart. Would that be too much of a difficulty jump, or would that be expected because that's the big hook of the song, the wow 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 wow. I think I'll do it, but I'll just keep it to the same two notes so you're not walking around the pad as much. So we'll do something like that. I want this wow wow to be over here. Oop. But it has to flow. I need the flow. Yeah, that works. Yeah, fine. Okay. Do. Just a bit of freeze arrow abuse here. Okay. Final chorus. Yeah, I can kind of speed through the easier charts. Wow. Okay, so that's that chart complete. Doesn't even really need playtesting. So I'm going to rate that probably a DDR-X scale 7 tops, 6 or 7. Let's go 7. Better to be slightly over than under. Write my name in. Basic. Can I one take this? No 12th notes in the beginner, in the easy charts. So you'll see I actually leave the freeze notes over here. I leave these freeze notes till the very end because I think for easier charts I don't want them to... If you are going back into the center panel, then as much as you don't want to encourage that, I think you don't want to punish them for it either at such an easy stage. So you'll see I give them time to bring their foot back if they want to do that. And again, as I'm trying this right now, I'm actually stepping the notes under my desk just to see if it flows alright. And it's pretty fine. Nothing too crazy about this chart. Wow. Save. Step information. Probably a 4, maybe a 3. And now for the chart you've all been waiting to see the tutorial for. The beginner chart. So here's what I do. I highlight the entire song. I get my phone out. I go to Reddit. Hit Control R. And I just have a little scroll. So I'm just stepping beats that are, I don't know really what I'm charting, just beats. Sometimes I'll follow the vocals a little bit, but the only rules I have for beginner charts is that there are no corner jumps and no freeze errors. And you'll often see there's only one arrow per measure. That's, you know, it's beginner for a reason. Yeah, I do beginner charts. I think they're not totally mindless because by this point I've charted the song enough times to know where the beginner rhythms I want are. So it's just literally a formality at this point. So if anyone does want to play the song on beginner, there's at least something waiting for them. Wow, 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 wow. One, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay, 78 steps. That is as one as a one can be. So now I'll just check my file completely. Oh, so I forgot to give myself credit for the basic chart, so I'll fix that up. The radar looks nice. It's a nice incremation. So let me just put my name into that basic chart. Thank you for beginner charts from 15 years ago, Ruka. You're welcome. Someone has to make them. Don't know why the preview length is so small, so I'm going to increase that by holding Shift and the closed bracket key. Make sure I've got the whole, well, at least one of the whole chorus in the preview. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so that's my chart, like, complete. That's it, done. Graphics, song cut, video, everything. People that don't use the STEPMANIA editor, there are some extra things you can do, such as like, say I wanted this area, this section here to be slower. The that bit up until the chorus. What I can do is I can highlight this whole section, hit the A button, and compress the tempo in half. So, as easy as that, I now have a slowdown. So yeah, that's a pretty neat trick. I don't know if you can do that in Arrow Vortex quite as easily, but if you can do it in AV, then perfect. So I'm not going to save that. I don't want to save that. What are some other things you can do? You've got the scroll gimmicks you can use. So like for this section here, if I wanted to do like a 0.3% scroll speed and it happens over a quarter of a beat. Like that kind of thing. That's something you can do. And then maybe on this beat I can say, let's go back up to full speed. 1, 2, 3, across 3 beats. So it's ugly, but you can see how easy they are to program into there. One of the only things AV is missing is inserting and deleting beats. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's ugly, but that's how you program these things in. If anyone was curious how you put these kind of gimmicks in. You can also put in attacks, if you know what an attack is. Say, there's a good area for an attack. Like maybe here. It's not timing data. I think you press A, no, enter. Modify attacks at current beat. So I can be like here, I want to be drunk. And then reverse. Beautiful. But yeah, obviously you don't make it last that long. You can go like, I want a 3-second reverse gimmick. The drunk is just going on and on. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can play around with the STEPMANIA editor. I don't know how much of that you can do within Arrow Vortex. Probably most of it. Just make sure I don't save any of that. But yeah, there's my step chart. I'll play it one more time as like a final check. I'm sure you're all sick of hearing this song. That's the thing, when you do chart music, you will get sick of the music. Here we go, final wow. I think the only thing I'm unsure about is the video. This crusty video. Can't tell if the video is synced because of like how fast it moves and how crusty the quality is. I think the video is too fast. I think it's too soon. Ever so slightly. So there is room here if I wanted to make a challenge chart. There are certain rhythms I can follow. I could probably bash out like a 12 or a 13 to that. But yeah, sync's great. I think the video needs a little touch. Hey Nowhere, I've finished. Everything's complete. Beginner to expert and double challenge. It's all done. I'll just fix the video up by making it happen a little bit earlier. No, a little bit later, because, yeah. I don't know with the video. I'm not sure with the video. I'll sort the video out off stream, I think. Just really double check that. Did you want me to explain the scroll and compress gimmick a bit again? I'm happy to do that. So it seems like you can do that within our vortex anyway, but say I wanted these two bars to be half speed, I can just highlight those, hit the A key, and then I can compress that down, and it automatically puts the speed change in and will speed it back up when I come out of that section. Likewise, if I set that to expand 2 times, then it sorts itself out. You can just keep expanding, compressing, however you want to do it. If I want to put a stop for whatever reason, I can highlight maybe this much, and then I can hit to convert to stop. And then like that. So they're really easy ways to put in BPM changes and stops. Yeah, as for the scroll gimmicks, like if I was to put a scroll gimmick into this song and want to keep it, what I like to do is I like to put them on freeze errors, so you're not having to deal with the notes as the gimmick is making itself known. So like here, I could maybe do, I want it to half the scroll speed, and I want it to take 1 beat to get there. So now if I watch this, you see, and then on that beat where it reaches 0.5, I will put a scroll speed of 1, and I'll put it as 3 beats. So in 3 beats time, that will now go back to normal speed. So it should look something like this. You kind of see? So 0.5 now it gradually goes back up to 1, just in time for the chorus to start again. Likewise, for those attacks I was showing you, if you hit the enter key on any note, you can go down to modify attack. You have to know the name of the attack you want to do, so you have to know the name of the modifier. So there's like dizzy, we can put dizzy in here, and I can tell it that I want dizzy to last. I'll go back to modify attacks, I can be like, let's have dizzy for 3 seconds, and then and that's almost back in time for the chorus, so you can do some fun things with that. Even here I can put down a attack. Let's go reverse. And just a quick 1 second reverse, that's all I want to see. So yeah, if I made that shorter, then it would be back in time for the chorus to start. So if I put down maybe 0.5 seconds. Kinda works. Kinda works. I've never messed with key sounds because I don't really know how STEPMANIA deals with key sounds. Like, well, you can even like if you want to resync your whole song, you can press enter on a blank area and just say insert beat and shift everything down a beat. So then everything is moved down one whole beat. So now it's off sync, but I can quickly delete the beat and shift everything up. So yeah, there's a ton of dumb stuff you can do within the STEPMANIA editor that I don't know how much you can do within Arrow Vortex. Not to take anything away from Arrow Vortex, because I think Arrow Vortex is a really solid program, and I used to use a similar program called DDR Dream Studios, which helped me a lot in my younger days. But I think I've struck a chord within nowhere. I think we're going to see some fun gimmicky charts coming. So yeah, if you just learn the names of the attacks and stuff you want to do, like mini. Does mini work? It does. This is nothing on like Lua charts. For people that know Lua and can make chart, it just auto-saved, which is a concern. It's just auto-saved all my shitty gimmicks, so I'll clean those up before I upload the file. But yeah, I encourage you all to at least have a play around within STEPMANIA's editor and see what kind of fun shit you can make happen. But yeah, do not save. Right, so so yeah, that's the chart. Within 2 hours, I've bashed out a song, a video, set of graphics, full set of difficulties, including a doubles challenge chart. It's obviously I've been doing this for many years, so I don't expect anyone to be able to do that quite so quickly. But I hope I've shown you some hints and tips to make things. I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point. I'm just hungry and I want dinner. But yeah, I hope you've seen some helpful stuff, and I'm looking forward to seeing whatever you do with the gimmicks and all that kind of malarkey. DDR Dream is incredibly useful if you... Yeah, that's what I used it for. Live BPM stuff where I'm just hitting the B button on every beat to map the song. Yeah, I'd use DDR Dream for that, but now I just stay away from songs with BPMs like that, because they're just too much aggro. Like, I finished this whole chart and song in 2 hours. If it was a live BPM song, I think I would still be doing the BPMs. They're that wild to me. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for the follow, Crazy Man. And for anyone else that dropped by, I hope to see you again soon when I'm actually playing DDR rather than making stuff.